Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, Meetings Assistance for Jehovah's Witnesses. I hope you are all doing well. In this video, we will analyze and respond to the questions from this week's Watchtower study, which corresponds to the week of March 3rd to March 9th and is titled, Give Glory to Jehovah. Without further ado, let's begin. Let's look at question number 1. What do many people focus on today? Nowadays, many people focus on themselves, seeking recognition and attention, especially through social media. However, few give glory to God. Additional comments. The tendency to seek personal recognition instead of honoring God reflects what is mentioned in 2 Timothy 3:2, where it says that in the last days, people would be lovers of themselves. This shows that the desire for attention can lead us away from giving God the place He deserves. In 1 Corinthians 10:31, we are encouraged to do everything for the glory of God. This implies that instead of focusing solely on our achievements, we should use our actions to reflect His greatness and purpose. Let's move on to the first subheading. What does it mean to give glory to Jehovah? Question number 2. How did Jehovah reveal His glory on Mount Sinai? Jehovah revealed His glory on Mount Sinai through an awe-inspiring display. A dense cloud covered the mountain, there was a great earthquake, smoke, lightning, thunder, and a loud sound of a horn. Additional comments. The scene described in Exodus 19:16-18 shows how Jehovah used elements of nature to make His power and authority clear. This display not only impressed the Israelites but also reminded them that they were in the presence of the true God. In Exodus 24:17, it says that the glory of Jehovah was like a consuming fire on the mountaintop. This image conveyed reverence and fear, helping the Israelites understand God's holiness and the importance of obeying Him. Question number 3. What does giving glory to Jehovah involve? Giving glory to Jehovah involves speaking about His power and qualities, as well as recognizing that everything we achieve is thanks to Him. Additional comments. In Isaiah 26:12, we are reminded that all the good we do is because Jehovah gives us the ability. This helps us stay humble and avoid pride, always giving God the credit for our skills and successes. In 1 Chronicles 29:11-20, David demonstrates how to give glory to God by publicly acknowledging His greatness. His attitude motivated the entire congregation to praise Jehovah, showing that the way we speak about God can positively influence others. Question number 4. How did Jesus give glory to Jehovah? Jesus gave glory to Jehovah by recognizing that His power came from Him, by speaking about His Father, and by treating others with compassion and kindness. Additional comments. In Mark 5:18-20, Jesus tells a man who had been healed to speak about what God had done for him, not taking credit for himself. This demonstrates his humility and teaches us to recognize God as the source of all power and blessings. In Luke 13:10-13, when Jesus healed a crippled woman, he reflected his Father's mercy. His compassion led the woman to glorify God, showing us that our loving actions can help others do the same. Let's move on to the second subheading. What reasons do we have to give glory to Jehovah? Question number 5. What reasons do we have to respect Jehovah? We respect Jehovah because he is almighty, wise, loyal, and always fulfills his promises. Moreover, he has given us life and everything we need. Additional comments. In Psalm 96:4-7, we are reminded that Jehovah is great and worthy of praise. His unlimited power and wisdom in creation show that he deserves our deep respect and admiration. Joshua 23:14 emphasizes that everything Jehovah promises is fulfilled without fail. This gives us confidence in him and motivates us to respect him, as his faithfulness is unwavering, unlike humans, who may fail to keep their commitments. Question number 6. Why do we love Jehovah? We love Jehovah because he is merciful, compassionate, empathetic, allows us to be his friends, and shows humility by caring for those in need. Additional comments. Zechariah 2:8 says that whoever harms us is touching the pupil of his eye, showing how much it pains him to see us suffer. Knowing that God cares so much for us strengthens our love and trust in him. Psalm 113:6-7 highlights that Jehovah, despite his greatness, notices the humble and lifts them up. His humility is admirable and teaches us that true power is not about domination but about serving and caring for others. Question number 7. What beautiful opportunity do we have? We have the wonderful opportunity to help people learn the truth about Jehovah and give him glory by correcting the lies that Satan has spread about him. Additional comments. 2 Corinthians 4:4 explains that Satan has blinded people's minds so they cannot see the truth about God. This highlights the importance of our role in sharing accurate knowledge about Jehovah. Isaiah 43:10 shows that God has chosen his servants to bear witness about him. By teaching others about his true personality, we not only help them spiritually but also glorify his name. Let's move on to the third subheading. How can we give Jehovah the glory he deserves? Question number 8. What is one way to give glory to Jehovah? Psalm 96:1-3. One way to give glory to Jehovah is by speaking about him, proclaiming his salvation, and making his works known among the nations. Additional comments. Psalm 96:1-3 encourages us to sing to Jehovah and proclaim his salvation every day. This reminds us that praising God is not just a private act but something we should share with joy and conviction. Acts 4:29 shows how first-century Christians prayed for courage to speak about God despite opposition. Their example motivates us to not be afraid to talk about Jehovah and his wonderful works. Questions number 9 and 10. What does Angelina's case teach us? See also the image. Angelina's case teaches us that we should be courageous in defending Jehovah's name with respect and calmness, trusting in Him to respond with wisdom. 1 Peter 3:15 encourages us to always be ready to defend our faith with kindness and respect. Angelina demonstrated this by staying calm and responding tactfully, which helped ease the situation. Angelina considered it a privilege to speak about Jehovah despite the tension. This reminds us that by publicly praising God, we not only glorify Him but can also change negative perceptions, as happened with her colleague. Let's look at question number 11. How have God's servants throughout history followed the principle found in Psalm 96 verse 8? Throughout history, God's servants have followed the principle of Psalm 96. 8 by honoring Jehovah with their belongings, making donations for His worship, and helping others. Proverbs 3:9 encourages us to give the best of our resources to Jehovah. This reflects gratitude and acknowledgement that everything we have comes from Him. Acts 11:27-29 shows how first-century Christians helped their needy brothers. Their generosity teaches us that our donations can be a way to glorify God by supporting His work and helping others. Let's look at question number 12. How do we give glory to Jehovah with our donations? See also the image. We give glory to Jehovah with our donations when we support the relief work for our needy brothers, which can also motivate others to learn about God. Additional comments. Prisca's faith in Jehovah's promise that He never abandons His servants reminds us of Psalm 37:25, where it says that the righteous will not be forsaken. Her trust and voluntary donations allowed her and others to receive help at just the right time. The impact on Prisca's neighbors demonstrates the principle in Matthew 5:16, which says that our good works can lead others to glorify God. Seeing the help she received, some became interested in learning more about Jehovah, showing how generosity can be a powerful testimony of His love. Let's look at question number 13. According to Psalm 96:9, what should we do to give glory to Jehovah? According to Psalm 96:9, we give glory to Jehovah by maintaining a clean conduct, striving to reflect His qualities, and leaving behind incorrect attitudes and practices. Additional comments. 1 Peter 1:15-16 reminds us that we must be holy in all aspects of our lives, just as Jehovah is holy. This means that our daily conduct should reflect respect for His standards and principles. Colossians 3:9-10 encourages us to put off the bold personality and adopt a new way of being based on Jehovah's example. This transformation not only benefits us, but also glorifies God by demonstrating that His guidance changes lives for the better. Let's look at question number 14. What does Jack's case teach us? See also the image. Jack's case teaches us that, with Jehovah's help, even people with a difficult past can change. His transformation gave glory to God and inspired others to know Him. Additional comments. 1 Peter 2:12 encourages us to maintain good conduct so that others may glorify God. Jack went from being a violent man to a faithful servant, and his change even impacted prison guards. Jack's story demonstrates what Colossians 3:9-10 says about leaving behind the old personality in clothing oneself with the new one. His transformation was so evident that even other prisoners felt motivated to learn about Jehovah. Let's move on to the fourth subheading. How will Jehovah soon bring glory to His name? Let's look at question number 15. What will Jehovah soon do to fully glorify His name? Psalm 96:10-13. Jehovah will fully glorify His name by bringing justice, first, by destroying Babylon the Great, then by eliminating Satan's system at Armageddon, and finally, by sanctifying His name after the final test at the end of Christ's 1,000-year reign. Revelation 19:1-2 shows that Jehovah will execute judgment against Babylon the Great for having dishonored His name. This will ensure that only true worship remains. Habakkuk 2:14 predicts a time when everyone will know Jehovah's glory. This means His justice and purpose will be fully realized, ensuring peace and harmony for those who love Him. Let's look at question number 16. What are you determined to do? See also the image. I am determined to take every opportunity to give glory to Jehovah, whether through my words, my conduct, or my actions, reflecting His name with honor. Additional comments. Psalm 96:8 reminds us that glorifying Jehovah is both a responsibility and a privilege. We don't have to wait until the future to do so, we can honor Him every day through the way we live. The thought of a world where everyone recognizes Jehovah's glory encourages us to remain faithful. While we wait for that moment, we can contribute to this purpose by sharing His truth and reflecting His qualities in our daily lives. Now, let's review the questions under the section, What would you answer? Question 1. What does it mean to give glory to Jehovah? Giving glory to Jehovah means recognizing His greatness and giving Him the honor He deserves through our words, actions, and way of life. It involves speaking about His qualities, obeying His commandments, and reflecting His righteousness in our conduct. It also includes praising Him, thanking Him for what He does for us, and putting Him first in our lives. Question 2. What reasons do we have to give glory to Jehovah? We have many reasons to give glory to Jehovah. He is the Creator of all things and has given us life along with everything necessary to enjoy it. His wisdom and power are seen in creation, His love and justice are reflected in how He treats us, and His loyalty is shown by fulfilling all His promises. Additionally, Jehovah guides us, protects us, and gives us the opportunity to have a close relationship with Him. Question 3. How can we give Jehovah the glory He deserves? We can give glory to Jehovah in several ways. One is by talking about Him to others, helping them to know His true character. We also glorify Him by living a clean life and obeying His commandments, reflecting His qualities in our behavior. Another way is by supporting His work with our resources and time, demonstrating our trust in Him. Additionally, by remaining faithful in difficult times, we show that His name is worthy of honor and respect. Well, these have been the answers from this week's Watchtower study. I hope they are very helpful to you, my dear brothers and sisters. We will see each other next week with a new video. I send you a big hug, and may Jehovah bless and protect you always.